here today to have a chat with Bruno Booth. Bruno is a local WA artist working in Fremantle. He is an illustrator, designer and muralist. He loves bright colours and fun designs. How did you first get into painting?
I think I've always painted since I was a little kid. So I grew up in the UK, and my great-granddad on my mum's side was an artist. He painted little watercolour scenes, and in my family was all this box of paints that used to be his, and nobody was using them, and my dad said that I could use them, and I used to go out and try to paint little watercolours and things. And I had a fascination at first. My first painting that I ever did, that's still hung up at my parents' house, is a close-up shot of a dry stone wall. So it's just a few bricks with some spiders and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of illustration and used to do a lot more spray painting, but now I'm sort of focused more on a fine art practice, so building paintings, sculptures, a little bit of video work as well.
What kind of spaces do you like to paint?
You've got to have fairly good light to paint in. As an artist, you're always chasing north light, so you really want to have diffuse light that's not too bright, and you don't want reflections on there. But also, I like to have all my things around as well, so I build a lot of the shapes for my paintings, so it involves a lot of woodwork, so I need a good sort of workbench that I've got, and I need a whole host of tools as well that I can sort of lay my hands on easily. And I don't know, somewhere just looks cool. This space is cool because my friends sort of own the house, and there's a guy with a big BMX ramp outside that you might be able to hear in the background. There's a few woodworkers that have studios sort of under the house, and then there's another sort of small hot desking studio space with a lot of other people. So to cut a long story short, I like a space that is convenient but also fun.
Where do you get your ideas from?
That's a tough one. I guess a lot of them from sort of rehashing things that I've already seen. So I find that with my work, anything that I've ever looked at or experienced somehow finds its way back into my work. So all these paintings at the moment are based on just tiny little drawings that I'll do of things when I'm out and about in a little sketchbook, and then I try not to refine those sketches too much. I just want to make something that is honest.
What inspires you?
Everything. My cat, mainly. I've got a cat called Winston. He's a daily inspiration. My friends, good music, cool movies, fashion, a lot of other artists, a lot of other perf artists that I admire, and artists from further afield. So yeah, just a little bit of everything, really.
Do you have a favourite place to create?
I think this studio at the moment. I've had a couple of different studios, but this is my favourite. It's all my own space, and I built it from scratch, really. All the walls were here, but it was a dirty, old, nasty garage, and now it looks like a nice studio. So.
What are you currently working on?
I'm working on a body of work for shape canvas paintings, mainly small shape canvas paintings, large shape canvas paintings, and a little bit of sort of metalwork sculpture.
What influences your work?
What influences my work? Influence is a tough one, I think, because when I think about an influence, I think about something that's having a direct impact on me. So I guess the influences on my work are all my personal experiences, really.
What is your dream project?
Dream project? Well, I'd like to be honest, at the moment, I'd really like to do a residency overseas. I've been looking at residencies in New York and Berlin and Amsterdam, so I think I want to have my dream project for the moment is doing a residency overseas, and then maybe in 5 years a bigger show in a bigger gallery, and then so on and so on, forever chasing that elusive whatever it could be.